Okay, so we're in this understanding phase of the workshop, and so we've talked about understanding your customers and your prospects and segmenting them a little bit. Obviously, one of the critical things that you need to understand as a marketer is the competitive set that you're up against. Who are the other people that your customers could hire to do the job? And you have to keep in mind that sometimes just doing nothing is the biggest competitor. So keep that in mind as you think about what you're up against. I'm not going to go through a really extensive conversation about partners, but I did want to make sure that you look at your partners in the same way that you're trying to evaluate yourself. And so a simple grid that we have a tool for beside this video is to list out your competitors. And remember, try to list out categories of competitors that may not be entirely obvious, but can still get the job done, for the customer. Here's a quick example. For Mythology, we are not an advertising agency. We don't do creative. We also don't do strictly research. There's a lot of market research firms. We categorize ourselves in more of a marketing strategy and marketing program management consulting firm. And so when we think of our competitors, we have to look in different categories, because oftentimes a customer or a client will go to an ad agency and try to get them to do some strategy, and they can't really do it. Or they might go to a research firm and sort of see if they can help them in certain ways that they're just not set up to. So think about a little creatively who the possible competitors really are from your customer's point of view. The next thing that you can do, just like we did for customers, is to start thinking about what are the functional benefits and the emotional benefits that each competitor tries to deliver. So functionally, again, if a competitor is doing a really good job in terms of price or delivery or quality of the product, those are all sort of functional aspects, and it's very important to sort of jot down where you might be ahead or behind competitors in that way. But remember, we've talked about how important emotion is. So what are the emotional advantages that your competitors might have over you? So do they generate more confidence? Do they seem a little hipper, a little funner to deal with? Do they seem exciting? Like, what are the emotional aspects of the delivery process that that competitor might be delivering a little bit better than you are? So take a little bit of time, fill that part out of the workshop, and we'll be back in just a minute with the next video.